browsers. That means any browser can understand. So it will minimize the compatibility issues. That means the main concept here is to provide you a library, so that it can allow us to build complex applications, rich applications, without much designing by ourselves, everything by our own. And one of the key thing is this is supported by Angular team. So better we can go with this and we can run this and use it in our Angular applications. Now, how to use this Angular materials? How we can work with Angular material? Let's take a look about that step by step, how we can work with that. So we are not going into the theoretical part much, because already you people are aware of Angular. Then it is easy for you to start implementing this, because already you know how to design Angular applications. So let's see how we can start with Angular. So how we can start with Angular materials, how we can design and work with Angular materials. Let's take a look about that. For that, first you need Angular project, or already you have an Angular project. Into the Angular project, you need to add this Angular material. Already we have Angular project. Into this Angular project, you have to add Angular material. So let's take a look how we can manage that. So first, I am creating a simple Angular application. So first step, you create a new Angular application. So you just create a new Angular application. And you know how do we create an Angular application. So ng new and your app name. You can define any name, your app name. And I don't need to tell you about the environment to set up to create Angular. Am I right? Actually, I am showing you this complete example on Angular 9. I am showing you this complete example or Angular 9. So you know how do we set up environment for Angular 9. So I hope everyone is clear and you know already how do you set up environment for Angular 9. No need to tell her. Everyone is aware now. I hope everyone knows how do we set. So how do we set environment for Angular 9? Because this Angular materials is for Angular people who are aware of Angular, right? So if you don't know even how to create an Angular project, then it will be very risky for you to handle this, because this is not Angular class. This is Angular material. Okay, so generally what you need to install to get this, install Angular CLI, am I right? So you need to first install Node.js on your computer. I'm just giving an overview for you people. Install Node.js on your computer from the Node.js official site and install Angular CLI. You know how to install npm So technically, how do we create an Angular application? We know about Angular application. So how to create an Angular application? So how we can configure and define an Angular application? So all of you are aware of that creating of Angular application. So first you need to install Angular CLI, and after installing Angular CLI, and create a new Angular project. Create a new Angular project. So what I have done is in my computer. So in my computer, I have created in this Angular workshop folder, I am creating a new project. So here I am creating a new project. So ng new material workshop or some project name. So here we defined as material project. This is our Angular project. We are creating a new Angular project. We are just designing an Angular project, right? Okay. So technically, so here we designed an Angular application. We designed an Angular application. I hope everyone is aware, because remember, this is not for the people who are not aware of Angular. So everyone knows how to create Angular project, right? A simple one, how we can create an Angular project. So we are creating a new Angular project, and that Angular project is material project. And I give it the name material project. How do we do that? ng new material project. That's how we create a new Angular project. Fine. After creating that Angular project, because you people, that Angular project, it takes a little while to create the complete application. So I am not wasting the time. So already I created a project by name material project, and you know that what it will ask while creating a project, it will ask for routing. Am I right? It will ask for routing module, right? So it will ask for routing module. It will ask for CSS. Am I right? Yes. So it will ask for routing module and CSS, and you know what to do. In the routing module, select the routing module, and in the CSS, you choose CSS, right? Which type of CSS you want to use, you choose CSS. Creating again, because already we created it, it will take a little while. You know all how to create an Angular project, so that's not a new thing for you. So Angular is ready. Angular project is ready. We created a new Angular project. So once Angular project is created, let's open this Angular project. I am using the Visual Studio Code editor. In the Visual Studio Code editor, we can open the folder, and that is the material project that we created. And this is your complete project hierarchy, means infrastructure, and you know everything about this project infrastructure, what is present inside it, you know the complete project infrastructure. So how we can work with Angular material in this project, how we can work with Angular material in this project. First, I will create a simple component for our project, and we will start with that project, right? And we will add Bootstrap, we will add Angular material, and we will see how to create and configure and work with Angular materials. So let's take a look about that, how we can manage everything, right? Let's see. First step, after creating the project, so your project is ready. Now open your project in VS Code, Visual Studio Code. You open your project in Visual Studio Code. These all notes I will share with you, and the presentation I will share with you towards the end, so that you can follow these steps and handle it, right? So create a new Angular application and open in Visual Studio Code. Now in this, what we will do,